Hello, welcome to the reading room. It's Sylvie here. Today we're going to do a pick a card reading, a tarot pick a card reading. And the question is, well, it's ask your love question. It's a yes or no or maybe. And if you receive a yes, then of course I'm going to let you know when and if there's any issues to go along with it. And if it's a no, then we're going to find out why and what you need to know about that, and if it's a maybe, then let's figure it out. So we'll get the why and the issues and what's up with that. Okay, and I pre-shuffled a little bit. There's still more shuffling to be done, and I also set the intentions. And for those people who enjoy my content, please press that like and subscribe and that bell icon for video updates. It really helps support my channel. And for those who have been supporting my channel, I really want to thank you. It really, really, it's awesome. And thanks for being around and sticking around. So there's down below, there's the bell. There's a timestamp, and just choose your group and start your reading, and do take your time, pause that video if you need, and stuff like that. Okay. Hello, group one. Hello. So I'm just going to place this one down, and we're going to place these down because we're going to do a little bit of the reading, and I'm going to start right off with the middle one, and that's something to do, of course, with love, a romance, or you're dreaming about, or you really want it. So let's find out. For one, let's right off the bat. Let's not tease. Are you going to receive it? Oh my goodness! It's like it has to do with strength. It has to do with do you really want it? Really, like, is it something that you really want? That's what they're asking. So they didn't say yes. They are saying maybe, because they're putting it back on you. Do you really want it? Have you thought about it clearly? Like, really, have you really thought about it clearly? Because that's what they're asking you. Did you plan for this? Did you plan for the outcome? Did you plan what it entails? Is it going to give you the results you plan? Like, they're really pounding the questions back at you, because it's something that you're dreaming about, or you really want, or you're maybe not, you're dreaming about something that you're quite not really understanding what it entails, or what you're going to have to do in reality to when you receive it, So the question is, are you ready? Do you really want it? Let's find out more. Like, so, why? Like, what's going on? Like, why maybe? Well, because things have to, there's more. It doesn't feel like you're ready to, like, you really are ready for this, or there's more to do. It's almost like there's more growth to do. Like, you need more experience, maybe. You need to nurture something more. So we're talking about love. So in this love question, they're asking you, are you ready for it? Is it what you really want? Let's find out more. Yeah, well, there's the manipulation card, or being a puppet, or fighting for what you want, or is it real? Are you seeing clear? Like, are they pulling you in and you're not seeing them for who they are? Like, are you thinking about them and putting them on a pedestal? Because, you may be doing that, and you might not be seeing them for who they are. And maybe once you know who they are, that might not be who you want, type thing. If that's a love issue, if you're asking about someone else or asking about them. And if it's not that, if you're not asking about someone else, then you're asking about something that you want, love related, like you let's say you want to get married, or let's say you want children, or you want romance, or you want something more than what you're getting, or you're dreaming of someone coming into your life. They're really putting it on you, like, are you ready for this? Do you really want this? So whatever scenario it is, you got to understand that they're wondering, like, yeah, because there's some issues, there's things that you should work out, like well, there's a whole story here, so let's read this. You have a whole story. My goodness. So here you're not being very social, or you're not acceptant. That's because this is a social card, but in my position it's not. It's contrary to it. So it's saying that one of the issues is that you're not really being social. That people, you're not accepting maybe the person's friend, or you're not accepting their family, or you're not accepting how they like to be social, or they're not accepting how you are. You have to put in your scenario, of course, because that could be about you having a problem with being social, but they may have problems with you being social too. Yeah, it's like not enough thought or effort. Are your feelings really that strong for them? Like, have you really thought about it? Because it seems like, for me, you didn't. I know no one wants to hear you didn't, but it's like you didn't really get to know this situation or this person. I feel like it's a person. I really feel in this reading it's a person. But if it's not a person and it's a situation, then you haven't really understood it quite clearly. Like, there's something about it that you're not seeing. There's something hidden, something secret. Like there's something, and you haven't figured it out, and you're quite a ways behind on this. Like, I mean, it's not like it's like you're almost close. You're not. Like, so your perspective on this situation is a little off. This person is either hiding their true personality, their true situation. I almost feel anxious for you. I get this knot. Like, it's like, whoa, like put the brakes on and really get to know what you're asking, So anyway, so what's going on here? Well, let's pull this card out. Well, it says things will work out really good for you. So it's way too much cards. So they say that things, it's going to work out really, really good for you. You're going to figure it out. Oh, good job. You're going to figure it out. Yeah, you're going to figure it out. You're going to poke it out of them. Tell me the truth. Look, see, they're holding back, and you're like, I want to know. I want to know the truth. I want to know what I'm supposed to know. Like, what's up? What's going on? Like, you're in your face. Like, you're determined to find out, and you're going to really, really do good, and it's going to succeed for you. So I think what it's saying is that if you really want it, you'll have it, but you really, there's things that you don't know. There's a piece of information that you're missing, and without that, you can't make a clear decision whether you want this or not. So investigate, or get to know the person more. Listen to what you're not being told. It's quite intense. The passion. Ignite the fire. Well, yeah, you have to connect with what you know. Like, you really have to be it's like be on guard. Like, find out what's going on. Like, put yourself out there. You have this strong intuition also, but you also have this way of getting what you want, getting what you like. When you want something, when you want to know something, you find out. And what they're saying is, put that on. Like, use that side of you that knows how to pull the information out and get that piece of information. And then if you still want it, then it's a yes. But until you figure it out, they're going to hold on to it. So it's like it's being put on hold. That's what I'm getting. So, yeah. So I hope that helped. And I'm going to leave it at that. I mean, there's more. There's more things too. I want to say I leave it at that, but I am picking up more. There's two sides to every story. So I don't know if you left yet, but I was going to be done, but I just picked up another message. There's two sides to every story. And also, there's something that's, it doesn't mean that it's bad. That's one thing I must tell you, that just because it tells you that you're not sure, it doesn't mean that it's a real bad thing or a horrible thing or it's devastating. It doesn't mean any of that. It just means that being well informed of what you're asking before you receive it, and that's it. Like, that person might have a trait that for you is, oh, okay, I don't mind. Now that I know, I can handle it. What you're asking may have a flaw, and as long as you accept it, then it's all good to go. And maybe you don't want to put the effort, or maybe it's going to take you into a position where you have to put more effort into it and you're not willing. So anyway, yeah, so now I'm done. That was the extra message I was picking up. I feel like I need to say. Okay, group 2, let's find out what's going on with you. So I'm going to put this over there for later, and let's just place these down because I don't want, it's this way. I don't want to hold on to them because I'm going to hold on to the deck because I'm going to shuffle a little bit more. Okay, so find out. So the question is, the love question is your love question. I have no idea what you're asking. Yeah, but you seem to have either two sides to your question or two questions, or you're debating between two questions. So, it seems like you have boundaries for some reason. You put up boundaries. It says that, yes, you can have your wish. You can have what you're asking. But you did set boundaries. Yeah, you are dreaming or wishing or hoping for more. Oh, there's too many cards. That was too many cards. Oh, this one. Oh, two. Okay. Ah, my goodness. So there's a second chance. Yeah, so you want something, and it has to deal with a second chance. Someone wasn't quite right, or it was a standstill, or you both had given up on each other. I really feel like both of you had given up on each other, but yet you're so connected, or you're connected in a way that you can't separate. And it was quite tough, quite nasty. If you weren't nasty with each other, for some, I think you were nasty with each other. So this is either an ex or someone you knew before, or you've had issues and you had a hard time putting it to rest. But it seems like this person, or if you're asking about a person, they were quite stuck on you, but yet you both are contrary, and you kind of like looking and you were kind of like, I wish, or I don't have, or something, right? And then this is building it back up, or wanting the spark back or something. So if it's that case, then it's a yes. But you have boundaries, it says. So that's all good. If you set boundaries and you're thinking about different situations or weighing which way you're going to go and stuff like that, that's fine too. So when are you receiving your love question? So it's a yes. So when? Because it'll give me the right time. Oh, sunshine, and it's backwards. Well, it's backwards. So, that's absolute the summer. And it seems to be very good, very good. So in the summer, you definitely, if you want, it's almost like it could be delayed in the summer, but or it's not going to happen this summer because it's reverse, and usually that is summertime. So either it's too soon for the summer, or it's an iffy if you're going to have it by summer. So you really want it at that time. You're asking whether it's going to be summertime, then the answer is no, it's not summer. Figuring out when you should do it, then it says not summertime. So I get a feeling that it's definitely not then. Any other time will be good. So if you're asking when you can do this, if you're asking when it's a good time, you're asking on the question of is it possible? Like there's something you're asking whether summertime would be good or not, and so your mind is set towards that particular time. Well, it's saying no, any other time but that time. Things have to be worked out, and you also you're kind of like dreaming, or or you have the dream, or like a way of thinking about something, and it's not all that realistic. It could be, but it's more on the dream, like like it's not based on facts. So it might be nice and think like it's a good time to do it, but it's not. Like you really have to figure it out, find out what's going on, But it's definitely summertime's too soon, or not a good time, period. So any other time of the year. So you can have it when you want. It seems like you're the one that has to put the effort into it, or the asking, or the doing. Like it's up to you when it happens. There's no set time. As long as you put the effort and you put the steps in, it's happening. That's just the way it is. Yeah, it's your wish. So if it's up to you. Just summertime is not a good time. Omit that time. Okay. Oh, there we go. This one here. So the reason is not supported, so it's not a good time at all. Yeah, there's things that aren't going to work out. It's not honestly your wish for summertime. The reason it's not going to happen is because it's not supported. So it's going to be too hard. The universe isn't lined up for you. You're not lined up for it. It's like a pull and tug. It's like there's too much force against, like one's tugging one way and the other one's tugging the other. It's like a yin and a yang, a negative and positive. So nothing's aligned. So your wish is definitely there, but summertime is just not aligned for it. It's not ready. It's not supported, and it seems to be something that you really wanted at that particular time, but for some reason it's no. But it definitely like I said, any other time of the year. That's an interesting reading. So things are good and well work out, and you're going to do good. You're going to gain from this. You're going to get on. You're going to... Oh, I'm going to take that one, though. Wow, it's like, yeah, okay. Later in the year, you're going to be able to jump in and make the decision. You worry that you'll make the wrong decision if you just jump in, or if you just let your self go. You're worried that if you're going to get eaten up or taken advantage of, or you're going to lose yourself completely. And you're really worried about that. But no, everything will be fine. Everything will be good. So don't rush your decision. Just don't do it in the summer. Choose after summer, anytime after summer. Yeah, I do feel anytime after summertime. And then, and it doesn't give more than that detail. So, but things are really, really good. And don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to make decisions. Even though you are. I'm going to pull on the card with that decision one. I really get that you're in control of the situation. That you're asking for something that you're in control of. So you just maybe just not ready to jump in or something. Yeah, you're doing good. You're just worried about not being able to not be able to follow through. But you are, and I guess your yes is there's a second chance. Are they going to give you a second chance? Are you asking for that? But yet you're setting your boundaries, or did they set your boundaries? But anyway, your question is yes. Don't you worry. And yes, you'll be able to complete it. And you can jump in and don't worry about a thing. It's all going to work out. Just not rush before the summer, because you just got to make sure that everything's lined up and support it. So what is this? The Earth Angel. See, Mother Earth there. She's protecting everyone, protect all who lives on her. So there you go. You got the guardian, the Earth Angel. So she's there to protect you and guide you and make sure that everything works out good, and that it all manifests in the way that you need it, and it's going to be a healthy choice for you. It's going to be potentially a good decision that grows, and abundance comes from it, or a strong love, or it's quality. It's quality, and so it takes more time. It takes more time to align, because it's definitely worth it. It's definitely something that's going to manifest into something even better. So yeah, no rushing it, I guess. Not I guess. That's what it's saying. No rushing. I don't know why I picked up the word I guess and been saying it lately. Yeah, so I'm going to leave it at that. I hope that resonated. I hope you let me know. I'm interested. I'm interested to know what this is about. Sometimes I know, but this one's a little bit different. I'm going to pull out these cards here. Hi, you guys. Okay, so group number 3. Let's see. I'll put that one away and put these down, I guess. Yeah, that would be the way. Oh, we have an extra message here. All right, so what's going on here? Well, things are supported. Things are great. You're asking about love. Totally asking about love. Asking if it's you're connected, or whether it's going to be awesome or really good. It says that maybe it could be. It seems like it's heading in a good direction. It's definitely lots of sunshine and unicorn. So things will work out. So it's a maybe right now, because oh, look at that, victors. Because you just have to decide. You're not 100% decided whether you want this or not. It's up to you. You have to choose well. It says choose well. What you want, what you're asking. Because it's up to you whether it follows through or not, or whether you follow through or not, whether you want this connection, whether you want this love, whether this love is exactly what, if it's the one. Yeah, it seems like it's definitely no stress attached to that. Whoa. Okay. Well, it's like it's you're ready. You really want this. You really want to do this. It's like, this is the one. This is what you want to do. And the thing about it is, I feel like this is pretty something that's yeah, you want it. You want to do it now. Like, you want to do it right now, or as fast as possible, or like within weeks. Like, you just think, wow, and I pick up 4 weeks. Like, yeah, in 4 weeks this is possible. This can happen in 4 weeks if you really want it to. But I also see that you could wait much longer and it still would work out. You don't need to rush it. It doesn't need to be in 4 weeks. It can be in 4 months. It can be, later. But regardless, this is what you want, and you're able to obtain it fast enough, for sure. And you're able to. It's just a matter of, do you want it badly, or or is it just something you think you want? Yeah, things jumping right in. Like, what's holding you? What's going on here? Life. And life and what? Well, it's just that there's not much effort being put into it, and so you may want something, but you're not really putting the effort into it, or you're not figuring out how it's possible to get it done, or what you need to do to get it done. I feel like I gotta sneeze. Sorry. Ooh. My sneeze went into a yawn. Well, better that than a sneeze, huh? So it threw me off for a second. Sorry. You definitely, it's obtainable, but you haven't really taken any steps to do it. You've been mostly dreaming about it and wondering whether you should or should, like how, like not even how. It's just like, oh, this is what I want. And yeah, you're here, you're not even putting the effort in. So you're not even thinking. You're just blowing things in the air like, oh, this is what I want. Life, this is how I want my life. But you got to put the effort in. So you got to take the steps, and you got to let them know that that's what you want. So it's a yes if you really want it, and you decide to do something about it. Yeah, it takes work. That's one thing you don't realize. It takes effort to do it. Oh, the card was falling on the floor. Yeah, you have to understand something, and you will understand it once you get your dream. I'm gonna take all these cards. Yeah, once you understand how it works, and once you understand what you need to put in and how to go about it and everything, you'll do it. You just realize all the effort, though, that all the support that you need to put, is going to drain your emotional state, kind of thing. Like, you're going to have to leave some things. You have to let go of some stuff. Like, there's going to be a big change for you. But it is a happy one, and one that you will do really good at, and you're going to be happy, and it's going to be very active and very, very, it's going to be really, really good for you. You're going to be happy. So you do get your wish, and you can have what your question, your love question is definitely something that you can have. It's definitely, it's like, it's a maybe, only if you don't put the effort into it, only if you don't take the decision to actually put the action into it. So the planning is one thing, but acting and reacting is another, and you got to react and carry it through. And as long as you're willing to put in the effort to carry it through, you have it. And that's what I'm getting. And what's this one saying? I find peace and security and contentment when surrounded by natural beauty. See? Well, there you go. Yeah, your sacred space. So that must make sense to you, that you are definitely in your space, and you love all what's beautiful. And I feel like it's almost like a little bit being spoiled, or pampering yourself a bit, which is good, and it's all good and everything. But you need to step out of that, and definitely do what you want to obtain more of it. So it's not saying don't pamper yourself. It's not saying, but you have to go with it. You have to pick yourself up. Like, to have your dream, you're not even looking towards it. You need to get up and go towards it, and go find it. And then you'll be okay. Right now you're dreaming. You have your foot in the water, and you're kind of like da 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 da, and that's not gonna get you your love question. You have to put the effort. So you have to get up, and you have to get going on it, and go figure out what you need to do, or actually do it, because you already know what you need to do. You already know what you want. But you just go ahead, and then you'll be supported, and then you can go back to being back into your space. That's what it's basically saying. That's what your angel's saying. That's what your spiritual guide is saying. And yeah, so I'm going to leave it at that, because it's beautiful. You can have what you want. Just put the effort into it. Okay, group number 4. Let's see what you have. Oh, let's take this cards out of here and get the right ones first. All right, sorry about that. All right, I'll put that here, and let's see what's going on here. Well, yeah. It says here that things are well supported. Things are good. Things are going the right way. So what you're asking about is definitely a yes. It's your dream, and it's a dream for sure. You want something, it's a definite dream. Let's find out more about it. Let's find out more. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, this is too much, but it's this one here. Wow. So it's supported. It's good. It's something that you want, and you're going to stay on it, or you're being stubborn for it, or you passionate about it. But it's pretty honest. It's pretty clear. It's pretty straightforward. So yeah, you are definitely having your dream. Or if it's romance, or a relationship or something, well, of course we're talking about love. But if it's someone new, and you're wishing to date, or you're wishing to go out, things are going to work out. You have to leave something behind, though, to obtain this. Like, you gotta leave the past. That's what I'm taking. I'm going to pick another card, find out what you need to leave behind more. Yeah, you gotta leave things behind. Oh, it says also a family. So for some, you're going to have to not listen, or leave friends or family behind. Like, you have to. So why? Okay, I'm gonna find out more about this. So here, let's find out when. Oh, maybe you have to leave. I'm starting to pay. You may have to move. So you either live home, and you have to leave home, or you live with a friend, and you're going to have to move out, or you're going to have to move away into another place or city or something. There's a that you have to leave things behind. So to have your dream, it's yes, and it's going to be really good, and a good decision, and it's something that you are going to be happy about, because you took your time to decide, and you figured it out. But there's things you got to leave behind for sure. So when? Whoops. Pick up some cards on the floor. Oh, so, well, it's not as fast as you want. Things are going to be really good, though, so don't despair. it's not when you want it. So it's either, or it's faster than you want. But it seems like things are like in 4 weeks. That this could happen in 4 weeks. There's definitely it's a new start, a fresh start. It's going to be really, really good. And for those, I've just finished saying that it wasn't going to be as fast as what you wanted because there's some delays, because I'm picking up 2. And it's going to be a big difference, because I'm also picking up that it could be like by this winter, like in the winter time, so start in the winter months. So that's quite a ways. That's like, we're not even summer yet. So, but I feel like that's only for some. It depends, I guess, not I guess, again, I'm saying I guess, but it depends on you, what you consider the realistic time for this. So if you feel that 4 weeks is a realistic time, it's 4 weeks. If you feel that by next year, like by winter, or 8 months from now, or 9 months from now, if that seems to be what is it, like, like, is that going to be realistic to you? Then that's the time, and so that's why I'm picking up 2 times. But you know who that fits with, if that fits with you or not, because this is so general. It's hard to pinpoint exactly for the specifics, but that's what I'm getting. I'm getting 2 scenarios, and I'm also getting that you'll know. And I'm picking up 1 more card for the time. I want to see something else. Yeah, it's it's the same again. This one says 7 months. So there you go. It's either going to be the 4 months, or in weeks, I should say. It's going to be fast. It's going to be, I don't know why I said 4 weeks. It could be in weeks. So 7 weeks, that's what I'm getting now, or 7 months. I don't know. I picked up 4 weeks. I don't know why I said 4, but anyway, it must be, for some it's 4. So it's going to be before. I know I'm going. This is really general, and there's lots of times popping up right now for me. So for most people, that are short term, it's going to be fast. You can pick between 4 weeks to 7 weeks. For those who are that time frame isn't possible, that's not a realistic time frame for yourself, then it's between the 4 months and the 7 months. More likely the 7 months. That's what I'm getting. And either way, this is going to be really, really good. And this is something that you decided on, the 2 of you decided on. It's not just one, it's 2 of you decided and brought into what the future holds up for you. So also you decide. If it's not 2 of you deciding, it's yourself. But I feel like it's both, because you have the group. So or more than one person deciding, and it becomes a one, like everybody's on or on agreement, or really wants this. This is what I'm picking up. Quite complicated. But anyway, that's your answer. What's the issues? The issues is that things have to be rethought of, or maybe no second guessing. And no second guessing, no negativities. Actually, it's just, you may not know how to go about it. Even though you get your answer is yes, it says you need strength. You need to be strong, to be passionate, to be stubborn, to be honest. All that plays into it. And also, like, you might not know how to go about it, but don't doubt yourself and don't rethink. This is all good. This is in the right path, right direction. It's all good. You're going to totally enjoy your question, what you're asking. It's a yes, and you're going to really be happy. It couldn't be any better. You deserve it. Lots to say today. You deserve it. This is you working it out and succeeding. Wow. You know exactly. Like it's like so beautiful because like you deserve it. Like all your hard work, well, it says hard work, but all your wants are what you've been working towards. So if you've been really been trying to make a relationship work, or you've been trying to have to be whole for yourself, so you could enjoy someone else and really enjoy the company of someone else as a two healthy individuals. I really get that this is a healthy, happy situation. I'm going to take a drink, sorry. I don't want to say like it's just, oh, it's love, it's romance, it's one person, because there's such a different scenarios I'm getting in my head. So I'm trying to keep it in the same direction, but a little general, because so it suits you or it fits you more. There's too many scenarios. But what I'm trying to say is that this is something that you deserve and you worked hard for, or you aim for it, or you really wanted this, and because you're a good person, you deserve it. So does the other person, if this is love. I mean, if you're already in a relationship, then it's only going to get better. If you're wanting more commitment, you're going to put in the effort and the work, and you succeed in what you want, because you just know how to go and make it happen. It's like a fresh start or a new beginning. Things might not have been so good, and you weren't seeing it, and then and you were doubting it, and you didn't know if that would work out, or if it would be good, and there was a lot of negativities hanging around, and here it's saying not to be negative, not to doubt, not to rethink. So it's just confirming that this is really good. So your question is positive, and if you're asking it in a way that you don't want something, then remember this is your yes to what you want. So put it in your perspective, All right, so let's see what's going on here. Oh, so we have meditation. Yeah. So I meditate daily to allow the universe wisdom to flow through me. So you need guidance. You need to understand that you're on the right path. You need to understand that you're doing the right decisions. You need to understand that you deserve all of this, and not to doubt yourself, and just let it flow. Just accept all the good stuff that's going to come in, and you're having a second chance, or a new start, or a fresh start, and you're leaving things behind, and it's okay to leave them behind. And if you're leaving, because I don't feel like you're leaving bad. Like for some, I feel like you're leaving your family behind. This is an extra long reading today. Usually I'm done by now. But I feel like you're leaving family behind for some, or some good friends, or something good, and that's okay, because you need to do something for yourself. You need to do your life, and your life isn't working out where it's at right now. It's not working out with these people or around these people. You need to let them go, or you need to separate from them. Not saying that they'll never be in your life, or they're not part of your life, but for you to grow or to obtain what you want, you have to kind of break the strings, or separate yourselves a little, so you can obtain what you want. And it doesn't take away from them. They're fine. They do good. That's something I'm picking up. Picking lots of things up today, and this reading is really quite in lots of things happening. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that. I hope that helped. Okay, group number 5. Let's see what's going on with you. I've had some pretty interesting readings up to now, I should say. So, all right, let's just put these out. So right now you're having a decision to make. So you're wondering, yes or no, Well, I can tell you that it's a maybe, because you're not sure yourself. You need the strength. You need to figure it out. Let's find out more about it. Let's find out why it's a maybe, and are you obtaining it? Because let's find out whether it's a yes or no for future. Okay. Oh. Wait, one more shuffle here. Give me the reading. I feel like it's coming. Uh-oh, it's taking a few minutes. Oh my goodness. Well, there you go. So there's something that you gotta step back and wonder, like take a break. Stop. Just stop. That's what I'm getting. Stop. Sit yourself down. Relax. Breathe. And ask yourself, is this what you want? Or what is it that you want? What do you want to do? Because you seem to be afraid to do it. You seem to be afraid. You want it? You want a yes or no? I don't know what it is, but anyway, your question is definitely you're afraid of it. But you need the strength to get through this. You need the strength, and you need to take time out and really and breathe and relax. Because this is love, but you're afraid of it. Let me see. Okay. So, oh my goodness, look at the passion. You know what you want. You know you need it. You make that decision wisely. You can make it, and it's going to be good. And when this decision, if you really want it, it's going to happen this summer. In the summer, it could start at the summer and be and continue and finish up later. But it's definitely, if you want this, make that decision, and it'll be yours by summer. Yeah. If you don't make the decision, it'll be like if you don't make the decision, it'll be like 7 weeks anyway. It'll be 7 months maybe for some, but it's still going to happen. But it's not going to happen in the same feel. It's like it's going to happen, but you can have two ways of it happening, in a good way or in a bad way, and it's like you need the strength to get to make the decision to do it, So once you do make the decision, you know how to do it. You know how to do it. It is, if you're afraid though, you're going to bring in some hardship. So you got to be positive and put yourself out there. That's what I'm getting. What's the issue? Well, I can tell you something. I can tell you that if it's a person that you're waiting for or deciding whether you want to be with them or not, they're honest. And if it's not a person, it's the situation is really good. It's pure. It's honest. That's all I can say. It's very, very good. It's going in the right direction. It's in the right path. Yeah, you didn't really want it, or you weren't thinking about wanting this, or it wasn't something that you were wishing for really, and you weren't ready, and you have all this issues that you had to work out. It's like Prince Charming or the princess of all, or the queen of all, or whatever, Prince Charming, I guess it would be princess, princess, the ultimate princess, I guess, or the Prince Charming. However it fits, they're on their way, and they swoop you off your feet, and you weren't ready. You didn't know if that's what you wanted, and it wasn't something you were looking for, and you were quite content the way you were. And this person comes along and just wants to swoop you off your feet. Or the situation, if it's not a person, then whatever your question is, it came unexpected, or it's taking you by, like swooping you up your feet. That's the scenario I'm getting. So it's something really good coming up, and you're wondering, should I take this, or should I do this, or is this what I want? Well, you know what? It seems to be something that's really good, and it'll happen fast enough. if it'll happen by summer, but it's slow. So it's not like it's a yes, like when it happens, it's not like it's the beginning starts in summer, and it lingers, and it goes, and it moves quite slowly. So you're not rushed into anything, and nothing happens fast, you know. But yeah, and I get that you can bring in things a little rushed if you're afraid you're going to bring in some things in that you shouldn't be bringing in. Let me see. I feel like it's this one here, so I'll end this one. My goodness, you don't see the good in it. You don't see the good in it. You have a hard time. It's such a good, like you're going to be doing so well, and like, but you just don't see it. You have this negativity around you. You're asking a question, but yet you're skeptic, or you're negative, or you don't really want it, or you just don't see it happening. So you're asking something that you don't feel that even possible, or it's not going to happen. It's not true, or you're asking a question that you don't want to happen, and it is going to happen. I don't know what you're asking, but it's definitely on its way, and it's good, and it's going to be okay. You just have to open up to it and decide to do it. Yeah. It's something that you're not sure of. You're not sure if you can or want to, or there's all kinds of emotions. And, it's up to you, of course. I feel like it's going to happen regardless. But whether it happens on your term or it happens on another term, it's up to you how you handle yourself, So if you're asking for a question, it's maybe, as long as you decide. It's maybe the way you want it, but something's going to come in, and it's going to happen in a way maybe that you're not going to be happy, or maybe you don't want if you don't make your decision. Or you're going to regret not doing it. Yeah, see, it says I move easily and with confidently. Oh, it's a change. Oh, I get it. So you got to change. It's a change, something new, something that you're not used to, or something that it's so good though. Really embrace it. Oh, it says embrace on the top. But it's something really really good to do. So that the message is embrace it.